It's been 84 years.
Now that we unboxed the product, we are going to set it up. We are going to download the SteamVR app through this page. After downloading the file, you open it, Windows may flag it as a dangerous file. If it does, click More Information and Run. Since I already downloaded the program, I will click Update, but since you haven't, click Install and then Next. Now that we finish installing it, we will open the program. We will click Let's Start and then enter your Wi-Fi credentials. In this screen, we are going to pair our sensors with our Wi-Fi. We need the USB-C cable that came in the box. We are going to connect it and the sensors and then turn them on. This action will send your Wi-Fi credentials to the sensor and it will pair them forever. If the bundle that you bought has auxiliary sensors, it's like 5+1 or 7+2 or stuff like that, you need to connect the small sensors with the big sensors with the extra cables that it came with. If you don't do that, it will not show up in the screen with all your sensors. The small sensor depends on the big sensor. It doesn't work by itself. To calibrate your sensors, you need to lay them flat on a table and do what the image says. And every time you turn them on, you just need to lay them down and automatically they will calibrate by themselves. Well, for this part, I hope you didn't throw out your stickers because they will be really useful when you put your sensors back on. In this screen, we are going to assign the position of the sensors according to the body part they are attached on. If you see the girl on the screen, you're going to see how it has different circles on its body. The white circles represent the position where you can put the sensors on your body. For example, if I want to assign my right thigh sensor, you need to click the circle that it says right thigh. When the menu opens, you need to check the sensor and you will see which sensor is which. After that, you click the sensor you want and it will assign automatically. It will remember your choice in the future, even if you turn off the sensor. Put on your trackers and your headset. We are going into VR. And now we're going to fit your trackers to your body. So we're going to click automatic mounting. In this next page, we're going to reset the position of your trackers. Click I have all my trackers on and then full reset. To reset your trackers, just stand straight as a soldier. Before clicking mounting reset, put your feet on the ground, then take a skiing position. Do not move your feet from the ground. That will mess up the calibration. Like this. There we go. Now we're going to the next tab. In this tab, we're going to do the most infuriating thing. We're going to calibrate your body proportions. This can make or break your experience. In this page, we're going to calibrate your body proportions. So we're going to do the movements that you can see in the screen. We're going to roll our head like this. Then we're going to touch our knees while rotating our back. First to the left side, then to the right side. After doing that, we are going to touch our knees without rotating our back and then looking to the left, to the right, like saying no. In the end, we're going to finish our dance by doing hula hoops, one way and the other way. It's really important to not move your legs from their position or it will screw up the process. Now we're going to proceed and then we're going to read the next thing, and according to SteamVR, to have a great experience you need at least 5 trackers. So we're going to proceed after reading that. To get more exact measurements, we're going to measure my height. We are going to click I'm standing. Adjust the resulting height to match your real height. I'm going to remove 1 centimeter to be more exact. Here comes the moment of truth. So we're going to roll our head like this, then spin it the other way around. Now reach your knees and move your head left to right as saying no. Then with both hands reach to the left side of your knee and then spin your head. Then do the same thing towards the right. Now for the stellar finale, we're going to do hula hoops, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Since we have time left, we are just going to move all our body around, just don't move your feet from their spot. Now, after stellar performance, we're going to double check our measurements and if they are correct, continue. Now that we finish, we can see how we can move around. It might be a little bit different than you expected, but it really depends if your body measurements are correct. The automatic calibration will give you an approximation of your measurements, but if you really want to rival lighthouse tracking, you can head over here. Here you can double check your body proportions and tinker with them. You can get really crappy tracking or really good tracking rivaling lighthouse tracking if you take your time. We are on the final stretch. Now we are going to set up SteamVR. We're going to go to Setting, find SteamVR, and here we will enable and disable different trackers. Since we have chest, knees, waist, and feet, we're going to turn everything on, except elbows and hands. After that, we're going to SteamVR, find Setting, click Controllers, Manage Trackers. Here you're going to see different green dots. Click in every single green dot and assign your trackers. Careful not to assign it wrong or assign, for example, your controller to your chest, because this can ruin SteamVR and you have to reset it or reinstall it. That's everything you need to know to start using SteamVR. But here's an extra thing. I recommend you to go to Tracker Mechanics and click Prediction. It will look more smoothly. This is not necessary, but it will look better because even with lighthouse trackers, you have like this jittery and you need to install like a filter or something. This will help you with that. If you're curious, why not just build your own SteamVR, not buy it from the SteamVR people, is that it really depends on the sensor you're using. The quality of tracking, it may vary a lot. You may get a lot of drifting, but SteamVR uses really high quality sensors. For example, when I spin, I don't drift. Apparently the SteamVR trackers will last like 45 minutes without drifting. When they start drifting, just click here in your reset. In many cases that will fix your problem. but if it's really severe, you need to click full reset. That will reset the position of the trackers completely, and that will help you in most of the cases. If the problem persists, just click mounting calibration and calibrate your sensors again. This is really rare, don't worry.